All right, I'm gonna do a little demo here. If you've wanted to add stuff to the header in your website using Sparkle, you'll know that the option is not in there like some other packages have out there where you can modify and inject scripts or other content into your header. This is going to be a way to do that, but I will warn you ahead of time, this is not for people that are not familiar with HTML editing and are not really familiar with the file structure on a Macintosh computer. If this applies to you, if you are going to have to Google how to do any of this stuff that I start to get a little vague on, this is not probably for you. This is stuff that could, this is a kind of a hack that could break your Sparkle program, forcing you to reinstall it, or break your code in your website and force you to kind of redo some stuff on it. So, the people at Sparkle take no responsibility for what you do here. So if you're going to do this and you need to do it, make sure you know what you're doing before you attempt it. So that being said, let's get on with it because this isn't too hard to do if you understand some basic concepts here. First of all, you're going to need to look at the source code for your website. If you don't understand what that means or how to do that, just stop now and don't do this. So I'm going to bring up, I have it already loaded. This is my source code for my website. It's a very basic, simple website. As you can see here, there's 2 pages to it, nothing too crazy. What's real key here is we're going to look, we need to get this code information added in above the head tag in our website. Now, my experience is what you see here as far as what the HTML looks like above that. You have a script right up directly above that. If you have something else in between this script and the head tag here, my kind of hack to do this will not work. You're going to need to find a different method if you can. This is only for if your code looks like this, right before the head tag. So if your software looks like that, then the next step is you're going to want to not have your Sparkle program running. First of all, quit Sparkle. And then you're going to need to go to your applications and find your Sparkle program. And you're going to right click on it to show package contents. And in package contents, you're going to go to resources. And you can see here, I've got mine at the top because I'm organized by date modified. And of course, I've been messing with this, so it's the top of the list. But you're going to modify this file here, and you're going to want to open it with some sort of text editing program. Could be BBEdit, Text Wrangler, or in my case, since I don't have any of those installed on this machine, I'm going to just use the TextEdit app here. Okay, I'm going to interrupt here because there was something I forgot to mention before, and that is that for best practice, you should make a copy of this CSS preload file before you make the changes to it. So probably the easiest way to do that, to make a backup of it, is just to copy over to your desktop. And as you can see here, the cursor has a little curved arrow in it as I do this, meaning it's creating an alias. If you don't understand what I mean by this, you probably should not be doing this modification of your Sparkle, and just stop now. I've already made a backup copy, so I'm not going to worry about it. But I also need to mention, didn't think about before mentioning, is that this file that you're going to modify is going to be something that if you update Sparkle, very well could be overwritten and updated and changed so that your code that you put in here is no longer present, and you'll have to go in and make this modification again. And I can't guarantee that also the developers of Sparkle aren't going to make this modification go away, so you can't do this sort of function. So don't count on this forever. You may not want to update your Sparkle on your main machine. You might want to try and update it on a different machine. The other thing is, this is the version of Sparkle that you get from their website. This is not through the Apple App Store. I preferred to get the version from their website so that they don't have to pay the Apple kind of tax or fees by selling their program on the App Store. So I'm not 100% sure that this is going to work on the App Store version. I have no way of testing that, but it should be pretty much similar. And if you are the not the person who installed Sparkle, or you're in the account that or in an account that didn't install Sparkle on the computer, you might have some permission things you're going to have to work out to make them to modify this file. I'm not sure. I haven't done any testing, but just be aware there could be permission things. And if you're not at all sure what the heck I'm talking about, once again, walk away. Don't do this. All right, that's it. Let's get back to it. So this brings up this script here. And if you look at this and compare, you will see that this script is what's right here in the HTML. The big noticeable difference in it is that there's no script tag at the end, no kind of close of the script information right here. We're going to inject our code into this script. And in my case, I'm going to inject a head tag code for eBay banner ads, a .js script or JavaScript file. So what I'm going to do is grab that code off screen here, copy, and actually, you know what? I've got it pre-done ahead of time. Here it is right here. Normally the head code that you get from eBay would look like, it's pasted in here, would look like this. And you notice the difference is there's the close of the script. This tag is right here. And in what I'm going to paste into my this CS preload doesn't have it at the end. And the reason for that is because Sparkle will automatically add this tag at the end when it creates your website. So what I'm going to do is create that end tag to separate these scripts, but not put the close thing at the end to allow Sparkle to continue to put that script there on the end. If you don't do it this way, it will not work, period. So we'll go over and we'll just copy this. Then we're going to come over here and we're going to go to the end here, and we can go down a line if you want to make it things, look at stuff and review it easier. You can just paste it in there, and that's it. You can save that now. We'll save that. We'll close it. Now remember, this is our old HTML thing here, and it didn't have that eBay EPNT anything information in there. So we're going to close this as well. And we're going to launch Sparkle again. And I hate that it always comes up with a new document. And we'll go to the Sparkle demo. And in this case now, I need to also add some code in here to get my banner ads working. So I'm going to come over here. I've already got this embed kind of plugin or whatever you want to call it, frame in here. I'm going to paste in my code from eBay and hit save, and it won't load anything because Sparkle doesn't always load script stuff when you're in this mode or in preview mode. It will not load this stuff, so you'll have to publish the website first to see this change take effect. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to publish the website then. And I'm going to minimize this, and I'm going to go to open up, or actually we can do it this way. We'll go back over to text edit and we'll say open that again. And if we find that head tag again, there it is, there's the head tag. You'll now see there's that code we put in. Script and its end. This has got a proper close on it, and though it's not here, you could put this when you merge the information, you could put it on here so it looks kind of together, but it doesn't really matter. It's going to be parsed the same way no matter what by most HTML compilers and everything, so you're fine there. So now we can publish this website out on the web and it will load that eBay ad for me. And I'm going to bring that up here. I haven't published it out onto a web server, but we'll bring it up here in a moment and I'll show you that. Okay, here you go. Here is the website published out on the internet. If I come over here and click on You Can Make It Even Better, it's going to bring up my blank page with my eBay banner ad in it. So it is all ready to go, and you can see this works just perfect. Advertising Transformers. So if you have any questions on this, you can leave some comments in the video if you like. I might be able to answer them, or I'm going to have this link to this video posted in the community section on the Sparkle website. I will try and answer some questions there probably for a little time, and then I will probably not be back on that website anytime soon because I'm not going to be a frequent user there, most likely, but I am a frequent user on YouTube, so you can go there and post some stuff. It's probably the best place. Have a good day. Bye.